Picture this. You're sitting at your desk. It's a Monday morning, your alarm went off at 6:47 a.m., and before you even had your first cup of coffee, your phone buzzed. You pick it up, you look at the screen, and you see a notification from your bank. A deposit, not your paycheck, not a tax refund, just money. Money you made while you were sleeping. Now ask yourself, when was the last time that happened to you? If your answer is never, then you are exactly where I was 2 years ago. Broke, confused, scrolling through YouTube watching people talk about passive income and financial freedom, like it was some kind of secret society you needed a golden ticket to enter. But here's the thing nobody tells you. There is no secret society. There is no golden ticket. There is just a system. And once you understand the system, the first $100,000 stops being a dream and starts being a plan. My name is Max, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can build your way to your first $100,000. Not with some lottery ticket mentality, not with some get-rich-quick scheme, but with a real, replicable, step-by-step strategy that anyone watching this video right now can apply, regardless of where you're starting from. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share with you in the next few minutes genuinely changed my financial life. And if you let it, it can change yours too. Why most people never reach $100,000. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Most people will never reach $100,000 in savings or investments, not because they're not smart enough, not because they don't work hard enough, but because they are playing a game they don't understand, with rules they were never taught. Think about the education system for a second. You spent 12, 13, maybe 16 years in school. You learned algebra. You learned the history of wars that happened centuries ago. You learned how to analyze poems. But did anyone, even once, sit you down and say, here is how money actually works. Here is how wealth is actually built. Here is how the people at the top of the financial pyramid got there and how you can join them? No, they didn't. And that silence is not an accident. But that's a conversation for another video. The point is this. Most people approach money with a scarcity mindset. They think in terms of saving a little here, cutting a latte there, maybe putting $100 a month into a savings account that pays them 0.01% interest while inflation eats away at everything they worked for. That is not a wealth-building strategy. That is a wealth-destroying strategy dressed up in responsible-sounding language. The people who actually reach $100,000 and then $500,000 and then $1 million and beyond think completely differently. They think in terms of systems, leverage, and compounding. And today, I am going to hand you the exact framework they use. The $100,000 mindset shift. Before we talk tactics, we need to talk mindset. Because I promise you, and I mean this sincerely, if you skip this section, none of the strategies I share with you later will stick. You'll try them for 2 weeks, hit a small obstacle, and quit. I've seen it 100 times. Here's the most important mindset shift you need to make. Stop thinking about money as something you earn by trading time and start thinking about money as something you build through systems. Right now, if you have a job, you have what's called an active income. You show up, you work, you get paid. You stop showing up, you stop getting paid. Simple, clean, and completely limiting. The people who break through to $100,000 and beyond are the ones who build income streams that operate independently of their time. They create things once and get paid repeatedly. They invest money so that money starts working for them. They build assets, real actual assets, that generate cash flow whether they're awake or asleep, working, or on vacation. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with a decision. The decision that you are done being a passive participant in your own financial life and you are ready to become an active architect of it. Are you there? Good. Let's build. Step 1. Audit your current financial situation. Brutally and honestly, I know, not the sexy step you were expecting, but this is non-negotiable. You cannot navigate to a destination if you don't know where you're starting from. So right now, I want you to do something that most people are too scared to do. Open every account you have, look at every number, and write it all down. Income, expenses, debt, savings, everything. Most people have a vague, uncomfortable sense of their financial situation. They know roughly what comes in and roughly what goes out, but they deliberately avoid the details because the details are scary. That deliberate avoidance is costing you years of progress. When I did this exercise for the first time, I discovered that I was spending over $400 a month on subscriptions I had completely forgotten about. Streaming services, apps, gym memberships, software tools, all of it silently draining my account every single month. That's nearly $5,000 a year. Gone. For nothing. Your audit doesn't need to be fancy. A simple spreadsheet works. The goal is clarity. Because once you have clarity, something almost magical happens. The path forward becomes obvious. You see the waste. You see the opportunities. You see exactly where you need to focus your energy. Once you've done your audit, calculate one critical number, your monthly surplus. That's what's left after every single expense is paid. This number, whatever it is the fuel for everything that comes next. Step 2. Eliminate high-interest debt. Like your financial life depends on it, because it does. Here is something almost no one talks about openly. High-interest debt. Credit, cards, personal loans, buy now, pay later schemes is mathematically designed to keep you broke. When you're paying 20%, 25%, sometimes 30% interest on debt, every dollar you try to invest elsewhere is fighting an uphill battle. It literally cannot win. Think about it this way. If you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest, and you simultaneously invest $5,000 in the stock market, hoping for the average 8 to 10% annual return, you are losing money. Every single month. The math doesn't lie. The single highest return on investment you can get right now, today, with zero risk, is paying off your high-interest debt. It is a guaranteed return equal to whatever interest rate you're paying. No stock, no crypto, no real estate deal can offer you that kind of guaranteed, risk-free return. I'm not saying don't invest. I'm saying don't invest aggressively while high-interest debt is bleeding you out. Handle the debt first, then redirect those payments into wealth-building vehicles. The momentum you'll feel when that debt is gone is unlike anything else, and the freed-up cash flow will accelerate everything else we're about to talk about. Step 3. Build your income, not just your savings. Here is where things start to get exciting. Because here's the truth that the traditional financial advice world doesn't want to admit. You cannot save your way to $100,000 from a median income. The math simply doesn't work fast enough. If you're earning $3,000 a month after taxes and saving 20%, which is already more than most people manage, you're saving $600 a month. That's $7,200 a year. To reach $100,000 through savings alone, you'd need nearly 14 years. And that's before accounting for lifestyle inflation, emergencies, or any of the curveballs life inevitably throws at you. The path to $100,000 is not a savings problem, it is an income problem. And the beautiful thing about living in 2024 is that the tools to solve that income problem have never been more accessible. Let me give you the 3 income building strategies that I consider most powerful for someone starting from zero. The first is skill monetization. You already have skills. Maybe you're good at writing, maybe you understand social media, maybe you can edit videos, do graphic design, manage spreadsheets, speak a second language, code, do accounting, teach something. Whatever it is, someone out there is willing to pay for it. And platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, TopTal, and LinkedIn make it easier than ever to find those people. A single high-value freelance skill can generate an extra $1,000 to $3,000 per month with just a few hours of work per week. And that's just the beginning. The second is content creation and digital products. I know. Everyone says content creation, but hear me out. The reason everyone says it is because the economics are genuinely extraordinary. A YouTube channel, a newsletter, a podcast, a course, an ebook. These are assets. Once created, they can generate income indefinitely. The initial return is often slow, but the compounding effect over 12, 18, 24 months is dramatic in a way that very few other vehicles can match. The third is high-income employment optimization. If you're employed, are you being paid what you're worth? Most people accept the salary they're offered and never negotiate again. Data consistently shows that switching jobs strategically can increase your income by 20% to 40% in a single move. That kind of income increase, channeled intelligently, can shave years off your path to $100,000. Pick one, go deep, execute relentlessly, then stack the next. Step 4. Invest early, invest consistently, and never stop. Now we're talking about wealth multiplication. Once you've got your debt handled, your income growing, and your monthly surplus building, it's time to put that money to work. And here, the principle is elegantly simple, even if the psychology of following it is hard. Invest consistently in diversified, low-cost instruments over a long period of time and let compounding do the heavy lifting. Let me show you what I mean with real numbers. If you invest $1,000 a month starting today at an average annual return of 9%, which is approximately the long-term historical average of the S&P 500, in about 6.5 years, you will cross $100,000. But here's where it gets incredible. You keep going. At that same pace and return, by year 10, you're not at $166,000. You're closer to $190,000. By year 15, you're pushing $380,000. By year 20, over $670,000. That's the compounding effect. That is money making money in an exponential curve that starts slow and becomes almost violent in its growth over time. The vehicles I personally favor and that most financial experts endorse for most people: index funds and ETFs that track broad market indices. Low fees, instant diversification, historically strong returns. If your country offers tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or IRA in the US, an ISA in the UK, or equivalent elsewhere, maximize those first. Free tax advantages are essentially free money. Never leave them on the table. A note on individual stocks and crypto. I'm not here to tell you these have no place in a portfolio. They can, but they are volatile. They require research and attention, and they are not the foundation. They are, at most, a small allocation on top of a solid foundation. Build the foundation first. Step 5. Create multiple income streams deliberately. Here's a statistic that I find equal parts fascinating and motivating. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. 7. Not 1, not 2. 7. Now, I'm not saying you need 7 income streams tomorrow, but I am saying that a single income stream, however good, is fragile. If it disappears, your entire financial situation collapses. Building multiple streams isn't just about making more money. It's about building financial resilience. Think in layers. Your primary job or business is layer 1. A side income through freelancing or consulting is layer 2. A content platform or digital product is layer 3. Investment returns, dividends, capital gains are layer 4. Maybe rental income eventually becomes layer 5. Each layer you add doesn't just add income, it multiplies your security and your speed toward $100,000. Because when multiple streams are flowing simultaneously, your monthly surplus grows, your investment contributions grow, and the compounding engine runs faster and faster. The key is to build sequentially, not simultaneously. Trying to build 5 income streams at once is how you build none of them well. Master one, systematize it, then build the next. Patience here is not weakness, it's strategy. The biggest mistakes to avoid. I'd be doing you a disservice if I only talked about what to do without talking about what destroys people on this journey. Because I've seen these mistakes derail people who had every other thing going for them. lifestyle inflation. This is the silent killer. As your income grows, the temptation to upgrade everything, the apartment, the car, the wardrobe, the restaurants, is overwhelming. And a little of that is fine. You should enjoy the fruits of your work. But if every income increase is immediately absorbed by a corresponding increase in expenses, your wealth never grows. Protect your surplus like it's sacred. Impatience and shiny object syndrome. Every month, there's a new best investment or a new strategy everyone's using. NFTs, meme stocks, the next crypto that's definitely going to 100 times. The people who chase these things consistently lose. The people who build patiently and systematically consistently win. Boring wins. Boring always wins. Not starting. This one sounds almost too obvious to say, but it's the most common. People spend months researching the perfect strategy, the perfect broker, the perfect time to start, and they never start. Here's the truth. A slightly imperfect plan started today will outperform a perfect plan started 6 months from now every single time because of compounding. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. The timeline. How fast can this actually happen? I want to be honest with you because I respect you too much to promise you things that aren't true. The timeline depends on 3 variables: how much you earn, how much you invest, and what return you get on those investments. For most people, with focused effort on growing income and consistent investing, reaching $100,000 is absolutely achievable within 3 to 7 years. For some, with aggressive income growth and smart investing, it's possible in 2 to 3 years. I've seen it done in under 2. But here's what I want you to understand more than the timeline. The first $100,000 is the hardest. Not because the work is hardest, but because the compounding hasn't kicked in yet. You're doing most of the heavy lifting yourself. But once you cross that threshold, the money starts contributing more and more to its own growth. The second $100,000 comes faster than the first. The third, faster than the second. This is why people say the first $100,000 is the most important milestone of your financial life. Because it's the point where the machine starts running itself. Chapter, your action plan. Starting today. Let's bring this all together into something concrete, because information without action is just entertainment. This week, do your financial audit. Every account, every expense, every debt. Write it all down, know your numbers. This month, identify and start eliminating any high-interest debt you're carrying. Simultaneously, identify one skill you have that you could be getting paid more for, and take one concrete step toward monetizing it. This quarter, open an investment account if you don't have one. Even if you can only invest $50 a month to start. The habit is more important than the amount in the early stages. This year, aim to have at least 2 income streams active and your monthly surplus growing month over month. Review your investment contributions and increase them every time your income increases. And through all of it, be patient, be consistent, trust the system. Because this isn't about luck. It never was. It's about showing up, doing the work, and letting time and compounding do what they do best. I want to leave you with something I genuinely believe. Financial freedom isn't about having a number in an account. It's about having options. It's about waking up on a Monday morning and choosing to work because you want to, not because you have to. It's about never again having to say no to something that matters to you because you can't afford it. It's about security, real, deep, unshakable security for yourself and for the people you love. $100,000 is not the end. It's the beginning. It's proof to yourself and to your future that you understand how this game works and that you have decided to play it on your terms. You can do this. The only question is whether you'll start today. If this video helped you, do me a favor and drop a comment below telling me where you're starting from, whether that's 0 or somewhere in between. I read every single one. And if you want to keep building on what we covered today, The next video you should watch is sitting right on your screen. I'll see you there.